I wreck things professionally.
I'm gonna wreck it! I can fix this!
Hey guys! Oh, look what Willie at ArcadeUSA sent me. A little Wreck-It Ralph.
It's Wreck-It Ralph?
It's Wreck-It Ralph. This thing's gonna be pretty cool. I'm gonna go review it.
Okay.
Game on!
You know what? I'm gonna search up Wreck-It Ralph on YouTube. Hey look, Mad Little Pixel has a video. Oh my god, my dad's gonna love this.
Unboxing video of Wreck-It Ralph I got here from my friend Willie over at
Hey,
ArcadeUSA.
Dad.
Yeah.
Mad Little Pixel came out with a new video today. I thought you might want to see it.
Mad Little Pixel?
Mm-hmm.
I love him. Let me take a look.
Welcome back to my channel, guys. So today we're gonna be wrecking it. We're gonna be checking out Felix Jr, the basic fun. Oh, this thing is gonna be hot. I got lucky and finally found one at my local Walmart. I've been on the hunt, even my kids, every time we go to Walmart for something. But we just gotta bust this thing out, right? I don't keep these boxes, I just keep the little mini arcades, so screw it.
Are you okay? Oh my god! Oh my god! Dad! I got you back! That's for walking on me? Those boxes.
Oh. Wow. Oh. I could never do that to you, little box. You have to go right here with your friends. The complete collection. Okay, I think I've recovered now from that box shock. Let's take a look at Wreck-It Ralph. Again, this one is available at Walmart, and I paid nothing for it. This was actually a show donation from my friend Willie over at ArcadeUSA. And in typical fashion with their arcade line, they give you a nice box here with clear view of the front and the side of the unit. Now, what's funny, The other ones are called Arcade Classics. But on this one, you will not see Arcade Classics anywhere on the box because Wreck-It Ralph was never technically an arcade machine. When the movie did come out, they did convert some Donkey Kong arcade cabinets into this little game here. And what's funny about it is, it's based off of that movie, and it's actually a pretty fun game. And if this had come out in the 80s with Donkey Kong and games of that type, I think it would have done pretty well in the arcades because it is pretty fun to play. But in typical fashion, the box is very well designed, good card stock, and nice large windows with a little try it button in there. Let's just have a quick close-up of the box itself. You can see in typical fashion with their Arcade Classics line, the box does give you a very good representation of what the machine is going to look like inside. Some information on the back on the game. And again, if you look real close, or not even so close, nowhere did it say Arcade Classics on it, even though it is number 12 in the Arcade Classics lineup, because the Wreck-It Ralph was never an arcade machine. But the box is really well done. I'm sure they paid a pretty penny for a license from Disney to get this. And basically it tells you some information on the back here at the top that Wreck-It Ralph is trying to wreck the building. Use your tools to fix the broken windows. Avoid falling bricks and flying bricks. And what's it saying here? Eat pies to become temporarily invincible. So again, the game is pretty fun, but let's get it out of this box and take a look at it. Okay, so here is the Wreck-It Ralph outside the box. You can see it's the basic fun, standard Wal-Mart larger cabinet design. Nice artwork on the side, reminiscent of the converted Donkey Kong machine artwork that they put on it when the movie was released, the original Wreck-It Ralph. Back here we have a reset button, and it comes with 3 AA batteries already installed. So just need a screwdriver, Phillips head to take it out to put another other batteries in there. Again, similar artwork on the side. And of course the front of the unit. 4-way locked directionals. There's no diagonals on here, so it's just 4 ways. So far, this one I found that the joystick on this one is not the most responsive. I'll probably end up opening it and making some modifications in there because the gameplay I think is a little affected by this particular one. My Miss Pac-Man one I thought worked pretty well. This one doesn't equal to the controls of the Miss Pac-Man. We have our start button and our fix it button. Down here we have our on-off button and 3 levels of volume, so we'll hit the on button. And we have a nice TFT display here, which has been pretty good from them as of late. And let's just start it right up and play the game. So there's a short little screen here. This tells you to avoid the falling bricks and the birds and collect pies, which is always delicious. To move, you use left, right, up, and down, and let's start it up. All right, he's gonna wreck it. We're gonna fix it. Whoop. So again, the joystick on this one is just not the most responsive. You can press it once or twice before it'll actually move. Now I did play this, the Sega Genesis port, and I actually have the actual ROM, the arcade ROM that they had made, and it's definitely more responsive. And I just think, honestly, it's the joystick on this one, not the game code. So your Fix-It Felix Jr., if you so choose to get one, and I think you should, I think it's a fun little game, may vary. So again, I'm pressing the joystick a number of times to get it to move in the direction I want it to go. So it does take away from the game a little bit, but once again, I do believe it's this particular unit and not the game code. I'm sure I'll be able to fix this joystick right up and make it work better, but most people are not going to want to do that or deal with that. So you might have to go through 1 or 2 Wreck-It Ralphs, may have to return one to get one with the joysticks actually working. A little more acceptable. Oh my god, I got nailed. I got wrecked by Ralph. I fixed it. It's a shame poor Ralph gets dumped. They actually took his home. But a game's a game. And that's pretty much the whole point of the game, and the levels will continue and get a little bit harder. This to me is like a cross between like Donkey Kong and Crazy Climber, which are two games I do enjoy. Now the music's going to be repetitive. There's really not too much impressive. There we go. Joystick did not want to go right. There we go. The music's going to be repetitive, but that's, you know, can't expect much from a game that was really designed to be from a movie. But you could definitely see this being something that was made in the 80s. So I take my hat off to the designers of this game, and I'm sure they were involved pretty closely with Disney and the movie itself to come up with some type of game that'd be fun for the title Wreck-It Ralph. And the joystick just does not want to go. So the gameplay is pretty good. You know, it's a very simple game. Let's see if I get a little closer so that you can see the screen. The graphics look pretty nice. Now it's very simple, 80s style graphics. We hit our little button here to hit our magic hammer down to fix everything. There's not too much more to say about it. I mean, if you like the movie Wreck-It Ralph, I would definitely recommend picking this up. You know, there is a new movie coming out, Wreck-It Ralph 2, Ralph Wrecks the Internet. And I'm sure that is why Basic Fun wanted to come out with this little guy, because that movie's going to be coming out. So they're going to be very hard to find, I think. So if you do see them now, I would get it definitely before the new movie comes out, because once that does, these will probably be very, very hard to find. And of course, then eBay scalpers will get their hands on it, and these things will be, you know, triple the price. And I think at $20, you know, that's pretty much the limit of this game. The replay value is, it's, you know, it's fun, but it's not like, you know, a Joust or a Centipede where there's a lot more faster paced action going on. This is more of something to put on your shelf, and you play it once in a while, especially if you like the movie. So now I'm going to give you my final thoughts. So what are my final thoughts of Wreck-It Ralph from Basic Fun? Well, it is a fun little game. If you're a fan of the movie, you're definitely going to want to get this. With the new movie coming out, it's probably going to get a little scarce. So if you do see it in stores, try and grab it as fast as you can. It's a nice little unit with a nice box that it came in.
I've been on the hunt, even my kids, every time we'd go to Walmart for something. But we just gotta bust this thing out, right? I don't keep these boxes. I just keep the little mini arcades, so screw it.
Oh. And that being said, for $19, it's not bad. Now, this particular guy here, I did have some issues with the joystick. I'm sure I can fix it. But with any of these little guys, the joysticks are kind of hit and miss. The rubbers that they use, the contacts that they use is not always the best. But overall, it's an enjoyable little game. It does get repetitive. I mean, I know a lot of the old school games do, but this one I think wears on you a little bit quicker. Maybe it's because of the controls. It's hard to make it go, and the music gets repetitive. But again, it's a game made really just to make a plot point in an animated movie by Disney, and for that, I think it's still pretty fun. So I want to thank you all for joining me today. If you did like the video, please feel free to like, share, subscribe, tell your friends. Leave any comments down below. I do read them. And I do thank you for spending some time with me today on Glen's Retro Show. Remember everyone, game on.
at the Tiny Arcade Fan Page. Remember, don't admire people too much. They'll disappoint you.
Sit, Blue Blue, sit. Good dog.